so many people are just commenting about the fact that they don't want to get this captive audience communication from the CEC. It is dehumanizing. Lots of people have commented on this, like, can't we say no? We're getting it repeatedly. Can they do that? And is there anything we can do to say no to this captive audience communication that we're getting?
I'm going to actually offer this over to Rebecca Ward if she's still here thinking about, because I know at ConFed they've had a couple of creative responses to the captive audience communications from the colleges. I have been marking mine as phishing when they come up in my college email. And today I sent a letter to my president and vice president of, well, it used to be human resources. Now it's people enablement and experience, because that's clear somehow, and asked them to stop because it was an abuse of the college email system. Rebecca, do you want to talk about what happened at ConFed? One of your members, I think, had a really fabulous response to that.
You know, JP, I'm trying to remember what was said, but it was very, very quick and very witty. And essentially, we followed the same path. We marked it as phishing, and he provided a very witty commentary in terms of the kind of content that's coming out. And essentially, we're just getting tired of it. And we've had many members over the last couple of weeks flag as phishing, respond back and said, please, and also respond back to the colleges and said, please remove me from this email listserv. We've had enough. Thank you very much. We don't get much response back from the college, but that's okay. We're exercising our power and our right in that process, and it's feeling good.
That's fantastic. And I think the one thing I just want to point out is whenever somebody tells you we didn't win anything in 2017, and that somebody is inevitably going to be a college manager, the ability to send a response that says this is phishing, that says this is spam, please remove me, is protected under Article 13, academic freedom. Our ability to talk back to the colleges, to offer criticism, to say this is not something that we agree with, is now protected. It's an enshrined right in the collective agreement because we fought for it and we won it and we stood up for it. And now it's our ability to exercise this both for our own, to stand up, to flex that muscle a little bit and to be able to say, I don't want these things. Right? This is an abuse of the college email system. This is not welcome. I'd like to be removed from this email list, to mark it as junk. These kinds of creative responses are absolutely those kinds of tiny, easy things we can do to demonstrate our solidarity to our managers. So if you find these communications to be unwelcome, please exercise the right that you walked 5 weeks to get and tell them you don't want it clearly and loudly. And the more they get it, the more they can't hide behind this pretense that labor relations are hunky-dory at the colleges. Because the presidents have been, hiding behind this cloak of, well, bargaining happens at the provincial level, so we can't really tell them what to do. You pay their salaries. That's the answer. You pay their salaries. They've told us repeatedly at the table that the college presidents are the ones who tell the CEC team what to do. So you don't want their email? Tell them you don't want their email. And then tell them to do the right thing, because you have a protection under your collective agreement. And you have a further protection under the college's collective bargaining act because we're currently in a legal strike position. And so that means that you can't be reprised against or experience discipline for engaging in legal action. So you've got these rights, it's time to use them.